Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step process on how to set up your Etsy shop. Whether you're a craftsperson, an artist, or just looking to sell your unique items online, Etsy is a fantastic platform, and make sure you stick along till the end so that you don't miss any tips and tricks along the way. Let's jump right into it. First up, to create your Etsy account, you need to go ahead onto Etsy.com. You can simply search for it on your browser by texting Etsy on your search bar, and you'd be able to see it right on top. So once you're on this dashboard, on the right top side of your screen, you would have the option to sign in if you already have an account, or also sign up for a new account. By clicking sign in, you can proceed to continue with your Google account, Facebook, or also if you're an Apple user, you can proceed with the third option. For now, we're going to proceed to sign up with a Google account and specify the email address that we're going to use for the account. And after a few minutes of processing, there you have it. You will have been registered with an Etsy. And as you can see, by navigating on to the right top side of your screen, you have an accounts preview option. By clicking on your accounts preview, you would see different settings that you can play around with. To become a seller on Etsy and set up your shop, you would need to select on sell on Etsy, and that will direct you to a landing page where you can get started to set up your account. By clicking get started, the process for signing up and creating your shop will be initiated. After having read through this very short guide, you can click on let's do this to proceed. And following this, you will be facing a series of prompts by which you're going to personalize your Etsy store, and make sure you respond to them and answer appropriately so that you would have the proper aesthetics and the proper personality of the Etsy shop matching your business. On the next one, Etsy is going to ask if there's anything that you would need help with, perhaps if you need help selling online, deciding what to sell, or else shop naming and branding. Also, they've got you covered. By clicking on the specific cards that you need help with and clicking next, you'd be able to proceed to the next step. And now it's time to get started on the details of the shop, and you can go ahead and click start your shop. This portion of the registration process is going to be shop preference. If you have a specific language that you would like to use for your shop, you can specify it on this portion. For this demonstration, we're going to select English, and shop country would be South Africa, and currency will be Rand since we are going to be operating within this country. If you have any other adjustments, you can make them. If you like to operate the shop worldwide, you can also have the currency changed into dollars or euro to have that possibility. And once that's sorted, you can click on Save and Continue on the right bottom side of your screen, and that will help you jump onto the next section of the registration process. On this section, you're going to provide a name for your shop. As there are a lot of people selling Etsy and using Etsy for their businesses, you would have to make sure that the name you're providing is unique so that it would be allowed to pass. Once you've done that, you can click on Save and Continue to hop onto the third step. The third step is about your listings. If you're going to be selling physical items or digital items, this is the portion where you're going to be specifying that. For this demonstration, we are going to proceed with digital items, but if you are going to be selling physical items and deal with shipping as well, you can stick with the first card and proceed to specify the remaining details accordingly. Find your specific category. You can search with a keyword, and with that, you'll be able to preview the most popular categories with that specific keyword you've just used. Next up, you'll be requested to specify who is going to be working on these products and what the product is, and also some additional information. If you have a production partner, you can click on Add Production Partner. For instance, if you have a company that helps you out with printing, you can add their name and credentials here to enable them to be associated with your shop. Once that's all sorted, you can proceed to the next step by clicking Save and Continue. The next step would be adding more details. On this section, you're going to add your first product. You will be providing a title for your product and adding image and video to be able to help your customers visualize that product better. You have the option to add up to 10 photos and one video. By clicking on this add button, you'll be able to have access to your storage and upload the image that you want to be previewed. As you can see, the primary image is going to be the first glance of contact with your customers. So make sure you select a very high quality image. On Etsy, we usually recommend having different types of mockups of that specific product uploaded onto your listing so that your customers would have a better visual understanding and connection to that specific item. Next up, on the description section, you would be able to provide a detailed description of your product, such as the type of product, the size of the specific product, and in fact, if you are providing it in different sizes, you would also be able to inform your clients of the different options that they have when it comes to size. And in addition to that, you'd be able to add some of the materials that you're using for your product to provide them with a better understanding about the quality of the product you're providing. Next up is pricing. When it comes to pricing, it's completely up to the seller. You can estimate the pricing and also amount of quantity that is going to be open for purchase. On the tags and attributes sections, you will specify the characteristics of your item by selecting the primary colors, secondary colors, and also width and height. Tags are essential for making your products more visible. By adding tags that are really resonating with your products and also that are being searched more often, you would be able to have your listing up in the front. The last remaining sections are regarding delivery. Since we've specified that we're going to be selling digital files, it is going to be downloaded by the customers. So that's something that we're not going to be worrying about. And then next up is going to be settings. In this portion, if by any chance your listings sell out, you would have the chance to have them automatically renewed, or you would go through your listing and manually renew them. You can go ahead and select manual and proceed to the next step by clicking save and continue. With your first listing set up, if you would want to add more listings on this stage, you can click on add more listing. Or if you'd like to skip to your billing information and verify your shop, you can do this later on and hop on to the next stage where you will be specifying billing information and other details. As you can see, Etsy allows you to get paid through different methods. But here you would have to specify the location of the bank that you're going to be using. If it's an individual or a licensed business, for this demonstration, we are going to be an individual seller. We're going to click on individual and proceed to the next section. Once you've officially filled in your credentials and set up your billing section, you'll be receiving a confirmation of your Etsy account being linked to your bank account. And that's about it. Your Etsy account will be up and running and public. And remember, since you've already created one listing, that will be also up for public view. If you'd like to add more listings, you can go ahead and proceed to add as much listings as you would like. And I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.